Alright, 7 minutes with Fleury Garden Greenhouses. I stratified these seeds. I had them in the freezer. Well, I put the blackberries right in the freezer. And then I left them there until, oh, I don't know exactly when, but I got a couple layers of them. And what I did after I froze them for however long, I decided to go ahead and put them in the blender covered in water. And I got a little bit of pulp. Anyway, there's another layer of seeds underneath these ones. But I'm going to put them in the back there on a shelf, and they should germinate since they've already been winterized. And then that'll give them a healthy start to the grow season. Maybe we get berries by the end of summer instead of waiting the whole till the second year. But I picked up some dirt out of my pile here. I left the compost alone, and I brought the bin in so I can take the compost from outside, mix it with food waste inside, bring it underneath my workbenches, and then, get it going back there. I laid out that side yesterday. I'm going to get around to this side eventually. But yeah, I know that, you don't need to build raised beds. I mentioned that. But I have this material, and I'm more using those to kind of gauge my plot, right? All these other boards will be removed. It's just that's there to lay out where I'm building the trenches for my raised beds that are going to be left alone as is. I do have boxes and stuff, but they'll break down. I'm going to be using them. So, uh, let's see. Yeah, that's coming up too. I'm not going to be leaving that because I'm going to do another beefsteak tomato there. And then January 1st, I'm going to plant bell peppers here. I salvaged some seeds from a California variety. They are hybrid, which means they're not true to form, so I'll get something different than what we picked up at the grocery store. That's fine. That's going to be just fine with me. We're going to get something interesting and new, and there's nothing wrong with new genetics. I want to bring up M.I. Gardner, Luke over at M.I. Gardner. He lives in town here, and we haven't met up. I think we spoke once or twice on Facebook or something, but anyway, I'm going to give a link to his channel in there because what a wealth of information. He sprouted, 3 years ago, he sprouted an 87-year-old tomato plant, and he really got into the genetics of things. I might just link to that particular playlist regarding the 87-year-old seeds. But yeah, saving seeds and keeping your genetics is important. And I found these, there's blackberries everywhere out here. And I just wanted to make them easier to access, so I cultivated some space for them, and now I'm going to propagate them. And these should germinate, sometime. If they don't germinate until spring, that's fine too, but it's certainly warm enough. Get them a good head start anyway. And then after Christmas, the days start getting longer again on the first day of winter. From December 21st, thereabouts, until June 21st. The days get longer. And then June 21st hits, the days start getting shorter in the summer. But anyway, once we hit March 21st, that's when everything's going to germinate. Because the sun's out for longer than, 8 hours a day or whatever. Once the sun hits 10 hours a day, things start germinating, and then the longest day is 12 hours of sunlight on June 21st or thereabouts. So there's your cosmology report. We have a stellar system, that's for sure. Oh, I lost track. Did I put one there? I guess we'll find out some other day. Well, wild blackberry seeds, but they turn out delicious. They're so delicious. I just wanted to share with you my progress and what I decided to do today, because these are perennials. We're going to let nature decide when they're ready. But they have a space, and they've been stratified, and hopefully we get some good fruit. I'm Roger with Fleury Garden Greenhouses. I'm going to sign out and provide a link to MI Gardener, Luke, with the 87-year-old tomato plants.